do I do? Say, I am led to give a sacrifice seed. And I said, because you have led it, come to the altar of God and give it to God. Even if you pay it through POS, you pay it through account, when you come to the altar of God, tell God that is your sacrifice seed. And it will begin to work for you. And when you call me, sir, I've not seen my file. I say, go back, they will see the file. They find the file for 2 hours, they can't see the file. She said, make she go eat. I said, don't show. Go chop, don't do any fasting. Your sacrifice will speak for you. Tell the neighbor, say, your sacrifice will speak for you. And she called me and said, sir, Papa, I've not seen my file. I said, go back. Say, as you're going back, they will see the file. The way they keep up, they'll bring her back. And I said, what of me? And she left. How could you go to school, finish university, they say they're not see your file? We will tell you that file they miss from where they keep them on and things in that play. Even the one where they go looking for computer, they reach here, you don't go see you. Hello, am I saying something? Your name inside computer, you see when they type and put number 10. You go see another person name number 10, your name no there. Satan gives sacrifice that make them powerful. Christians don't want to give sacrifice that make them supersede Satan. But every day, we want to stand forth. And every day, we want to feel that it is by your power or how long you have served God. Satan, even no matter how they have served their devil, their master devil, they still demand sacrifice. Why is it that happens for anyone, the authority people, when they want a particular thing from their God, then God will say, for this you want, I need sacrifice. And they will also to give it so that they know what they want to get. Many of you don't know what sacrifice can do. Sacrifice is not what you give first. Sacrifice is called the demanding force. It's called the demanding force that will prevent anything you want, positive or negative. School is sacrificing. But another thing is demanding. If you want to be the best in school, you must go down to read. You must always be in class. You must always write tests. You must love the lecturer or the teacher. If you don't love the lecturer or the teacher, there's problem for you. Because that's the beginning of you failing that course. That's the beginning of you failing that subject. Because one of the things I'm telling you from experience, when I was growing, I've come to discover when I don't like my mathematics teacher, I begin to hate mathematics. Till DSS3, they can't change me put because we're transferred to another school in Lagos there. So our schools were too excessive. They now government now created another school called the Jubilee High School. So most of us now we like new school, don't transfer, go there. The place don't accept us. They fling us back. So of course when they don't transfer, we say transfer ourselves. Because we hate some teachers. But the teachers we love, we know they fail their subject. You know why? Not because we are close to them, but because everything they teach compress in us. It comes into your memory. Because the love and the play you play with the teacher make that subject be part of you. Now they brought my teacher, my mathematics teacher, and my class teacher. His name is Mr. MT Abdullahi, a Hausa man. Sorry, a Yoruba man and a Muslim. If that man make me understand Muslim Quran, because I love him, I won't go to his house to stay in his house. I'm still a Christian, still even a pastor. I'll go and sit with him. He will tell me things about Quran. I'll tell him things about Bible. We'll now merge it together and say, some of these things you see, the real ones who know about Islam, they know that Jesus is the Lord. But because they know that this is not from their root of foundation, that's why they will go to the Muslim and still do a bowing down. Then I begin to understand the name of Ibrahim is Abraham. Moses is Musa. Then Isaiah is Isa. I begin to know their names. And because I love the man. So I paid my sacrifice time. I will carry my transport from Ajegule. I will pay to inside Afromedia. Almost Janjaniki. Okokomaiko Ajambade. But immediately I begin to love this man, I begin to love mathematics from my SS1. So there's nothing about mathematics. If you just spread the number, as I sit down here, you can give me 10 different things. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times 2 times 3 plus 2 plus 4 times 4. I will give you the answer without writing it on the book. On the book. Because I begin to love the man and I begin to love the subject. That's why till tomorrow, put me for any wire class. Except now the format where I no carry for head. In every 12, I must carry like 4 or 5. And if I write that 5, it's C4, C5. Out of the 8 to 10 questions, I must get 5. Because I love the subject. Many of you don't love God. You only know God, but you don't love Him. If you anything you love, you put sacrifice to it. If you love God, you are ready to give God anything, how expensive that it is. But many of you love yourself. You like to love yourself. You want to be comfortable before God can be comfortable. No man give God stupidly and not get blessed stupidly. See, whether you are a woman or a man, it attributed to you, not just a man. No. Even you as a woman, there are certain things you want to get from God, man. You must be ready to sacrifice for God. My name is this, I am like this, and I don't want to sacrifice. Hear me, that sacrifice you refuse to give God, Satan will take it. Because the life we have today is either you are for God or you are for Satan. Because if you are in the middle, Satan will deal with you because God will not even get your time. Hallelujah. We're talking about sacrifice that produces results. Now, if you look at the Bible in the book of Genesis chapter 4, if you read down from verse 1, you'll find out that Cain brought his own gift, who was the first son of Adam and Eve. And Abel also brought his own gift. But one of them was not productive because the heart at which he gave was the heart of us. Yes. Hello. See, giving is, some of you can be doing for God, but it's not from your heart. And that's where it brings curse instead of blessing. Whatever you are doing in God's kingdom, you must be watchful and must be careful. Let's take that Genesis chapter 4 from verse 1 to verse 7. I want to bring up something, a productive sacrifice. Are you there? Read quickly, I don't have time. From verse 1 to verse 5.
Verse 1. And Adam knew Eve his wife.
And Adam the first day knew Eve his wife.
And she conceived.
And she conceived.
And bare Cain and said.
And bare Cain and said.
I have gotten a man from the Lord.
I have gotten a man from the Lord.
And she again bare his brother.
Go ahead.
Abel. And Abel was a keeper of sheep. But Cain was a tiller
of the ground.
And in process of time.
Now, both of them are farmers. Oh. One crop farming, one animal farming. They are farmers, so then go ahead.
And in process of time, it came to pass.
And in the process of time, it came to pass.
That Cain brought of the fruit of the ground.
That Cain brought from a place where he has sown and harvested.
An offering unto the Lord.
An offering unto the Lord.
And Abel, he also brought of the first day.
And Abel brought his own at the same time.
Of his flock. And of the fat thereof.
And of the fat thereof. Go ahead.
And the Lord had respect unto Abel.
And the Lord had respect unto Abel.
And to his offering.
And to his offering.
But unto Cain.
But unto Cain.
And to his offering.
And to his fruits.
He had no respect.
Oh. Go ahead.
And Cain was very wroth.
And Cain was very wroth.
And his countenance fell.
And his countenance fell.
And the Lord said unto Cain.
And God came to Cain.
Why art thou wroth?
Why are you angry?
And why is thy countenance?
And why is your face squeezing?
If thou dost well.
Hold on there, because some of us now, when they talk about sacrifice on our face, they squeeze. When they give God, they squeeze. When you want to give God, your tithe, you are not helping God. Though. So don't let anybody deceive you. Your offering, you are not helping God. Your tithe, you are not helping God. Your sacrifice, you are not helping God. You are not even helping the man of God. If any man is willing to enrich himself, God bless him. Because it is yourself you are giving. If you don't give God, you must give Satan. If you don't give God, set out the way to collect, which no day. In this our dispensation that we have known Christianity, olden days, they don't know Christ. Yet, anything they do, juju small, juju talk, they will carry the thing they give. If juju say, now that pikin I want, the papa and mama get no choice. He go carry and go sacrifice because they don't want others to die. But we are 9th generation where we say, why are you preaching about that every time? Why is it becoming a program into the Christendom? Because we have lost our place of value. If you know your place of value, nobody must preach it to you. I don't preach it, but I'm only trying to make you understand. Let nobody deceive you. Somebody asks a question, why are they talking about tithe? I said the person having time to talk about tithe is because it's jobless. I don't have time. Before, I will always tell you, it got to a time, you don't hear me talk. Before anybody talk, say God bless me, you go talk tithe. I didn't talk to help you. But since after a while, I tell myself, I talk. No, I'm not telling you to help you again. If you want to help yourself. So that it will be an insult to God. If you pay it, you will see the world of blessings await you. Whether you give it to the altar, you give it to the person in peace in charge. The only thing I will tell you, whatever you do is waiting for you tomorrow, not even till you go to heaven. See, if you know God personally, nobody can deceive you. It's because you fail to know God. Many of you know God through problem. You know God through one challenge. You know God through because of the church. You know God through papa and mama. You have not encountered God personally. If you know Him personally, you don't need to flop around the pastor or the man or the former. You will just go to the altar, tell him what is here. It's always available. God is always available. When the two of them went to give their sacrifice, nobody God come answer the two of them. Hey, don't make a mistake. You come here to serve God genuinely, you will receive God genuinely. When you come to become cunning and crafty, God will keep you where we say, until you realize what you are doing is wrong. It will leave you where you are. Many people don't get blessed because they come to serve God craftily, or they hear, let me go and try. Don't try God because the end cannot be good for you. No test them. And that's why I will not stand again to tell you, if I be a man of God, I'm a man of God, I don't need to tell me. What's it again? If you know God, we will not struggle to pray. If you know God, you will not this question. Why is it that man who helped the air act? What is why did he this is about that man will stand and talk. If not be me help the act for God for the week. Ordinarily now you go say God is partial. Two of us. Hello, by your layman, your educational knowledge. Not be okay, something won't fall, you help and stand. Are you not to be rewarded? Hello. But why have you asked me so why did God kill that man? Because the heart of man is wicked. And tomorrow that man will say, if not for me, that's why till tomorrow I will not even say anything. If I do for you, now God I do, if I not do for you. And I don't want to say this word. Say, if not for me, you won't be that person. No. I am to use. On myself, on my strength. In Him alone, let the glory be unto Him. Because immediately you begin to boast on the grace that is upon you, you begin to fall. Not the boast. You can boast with the God of your father in the Lord, no problem. But me, I will not boast. Because I have understood God so deeply that we are not even giving Him the percentage of love He has shown to us. If we give Him 1%, then we will see where we will be. As Christians, we're talking about opportunities to serve God. Many of you don't know that it's a privilege. There are many people that are dying slowly. They are waiting for them to die. If they are privileged to serve God and give God this kind of time, quality time, and worship God, you will see the difference. But we are here now. We can't even worship God. Praise and worship. We are thinking of the problem we have. Is your problem bigger than God? I don't know why God said we should dance. It's unusual for me to stand up and say, let's go, say worship Him and dance. And most of you worship and problem. You dey think of your problems. Some of another day now, your mind don't even dey in a while. Your mind don't go out Delta State. Some of another mind dey Port Harcourt. Some day Abia. Some day boy Abakaleke. Bring your mind in the presence of God and give it time. One of the greatest sacrifice that produces results is for your time sacrifice. When the white men were giving God much time, God was always willing. But immediately they begin to feel that God is not important to give him 2, 3, 5, 6 hours. Where I've got to discover, I see everyone say, he just spend 2 hours to serve God. Or what now? I am 10 hours. Yes. There are people who fast and pray, but yet they don't get it. There are many people who clamor to encounter God, but the man at the pool of Bethesda has been there for 38 years. He lives alone. He said, so when you the body, then you understand that you are still talking about yourself. Sir, where the glory is unto him, and everything will happen natural. I'm very careful. The man at the pool of Bethesda was there for 38 years. Nobody was helping him. Before you go and climb the pool, somebody has gotten there before. But when the time comes, the Bible says Jesus knew that this man has been here for his life. Jesus knew. So what is that condition you are going through that God is not aware? Somebody don't mock you, say you never born. Wait. No go rush me, no go carry pikin wey no get head. You get some pikin wey be say you go good say you no born and make get abortion that make born. Because some pikin go trouble your life till you go die of timely death. No pray to get such kind pikin as belle. Say God flush am. But there are some children, anywhere dem dey you will get peace of mind. That pikin go make you proud. Not because you born early that is a cause or the child is a bastard. No, or the child is a problem to you. No. Anything God has not given you natural, don't worry yourself about it. Because the best is yet to come. Oh, my mates are going to school. I have not gone. No hurry. No worry. Tell people, say no worry. My mates are making money before me. Relax. You know if your own will stay for long and that one is for a while. Why? Do you know the sacrifice your mate did that will give him what he has? You see some boys, they say, I don't hammer. I am this. I am that. No envy them. Be not envious of those who are evildoers. For those things after a while will wither. But when you stand tall in the grace of the Lord, he says your own will transfer from generation to generation to generation. But when you want to do it because it is your right, or what you say, some people will say, what the person do for this work for? Not be to enjoy the life and hear me. I'm going to enjoy and die, but enjoy my grace. To my what? Great grandchildren. Now, if you look at it carefully, a lot of people are living under the curse of their father or mother. What did your father or mother did? It's a transgenerational thing. If your mama and papa not do well, my dear, sorry. Many things will suffer in this generation. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Check the life of your grandfather or grandmother. If they are done well, the grandchildren will do well. Many fathers today, like we, that we came to see our fathers having Ben Kuku as wife. I'm telling you, I came to see it. And that was why I told myself, I can't be part of that family. That was house. And That was my liberation. That's why anything that happened in that family can't hear my children. I want to stay with God for 3 years. Not because I don't mature, I don't even know my eyes. I tell them, say, my father get house, my own house will be different. Even if my father have 10 mansions, I don't have one eye to one of his mansions. There was a time the room they gave me the two, one and my sister. Let them stay. My elder and younger ones, they were crabbing around the money. This was my own. My father building, I go build my own so that my children also will say, this is my father's home. Not because that is our grandfather's house. The father's house is different from my father. My grandfather had plenty wealth. Is different from my father has wealth. If my grandchildren will enjoy and benefit of my wealth, I am happy to it. But that thing now will become part of them because their grandfather did well. They will not fight battles their own grandfather fights. The battles you fight is the battles your grandparents get for you. Your father did not fight it. He fights your father and he's still fighting you. If your grandfather and grandmother keep a good legacy for you, your children enjoy and fly in the wings of good things. If they don't put love among the children, that is why we just are suffering. Because there's no love among us. Go to a Bible, no matter how they fight, they love themselves. If they are fighting yesterday, this one a Bible, you know go fight a Bible person come on. Look at the legacy they give. An in-law as I am, enter into the Bible person, they fight me. Look at good legacy. My case, go into that table, say you don't know me. So if I yes, I'm married from a Bible. He will hold my case. Even if I'm wrong, he will first hold me, keep say, wait, he will block me. They don't attack me. But in our job, because of that, up to the level where my own town person, my own, the same quarter brother, Romolo, from Dixon Tenor, they wanted to give me an appointment. They say, no, I'm not from the Bible. No idea. They fight me. When they come again, they say, no, na silver man. Your own brother. In the name of government, now they push you. They sacrifice that people. You can't see a German want you to stand and carry you down. Where can you have caught you? I've been in this job now for more than 20 years. Yeah, show me. If it's only there, even your own certain job person want to deal with you, he go focus say you be certain job, go pull you down. He go go prefer make another person dey. Now you even remember dey. Very rare no go. When I like hate me, if you like, I will preach the word anywhere I go. Nobody. If you kill me, I die for the truth, no problem. But I don't go die because you don't kill me. I can remember when I was in Lagos, you don't tell me I'm the job person. No, anything you just because you call any just state. As an examiner, I will just carry you. As an examiner, doing the examination business, I will carry you to center center. You don't have the money, I will do it for you. Why? Because of the law. That was why God took me not. I no plan to come this side, come stay one day. That's why God took me from Lagos, say, come to your people. Because I was having this large heart for my people. This IYC you see, when they started in Lagos, they made me the vice. Lagos chapter for one of the youth movie. Who be these people the way they do it? That's how politics for this thing. All we do here is to backstab each other. If I want to play by politics, they are still nice. But I'm not a politician. I'm a servant of God. I was in Lagos. I was growing as a believer. I was a good politician before God called me into His work. So if I sit down and analyze politics for you, write it, you go see and there. Now, why am I telling you this? Because we don't love ourselves. We'll give some God blessing miracles here. Some kind of testimonies that supposed to blow the word of God here. You will see the same with your people. They carry to Zimbabwe, one testify there. There are many multi-millionaires here in this state that are part of this church. That is church because it's an idiom. I know that my sacrifice will yield fruit one day. And the prayer camp we want to have in this town that will break it. That's why anytime anybody is fighting or certain things are really to that I will to just everybody and go far to the higher of God. Bible like I say, I have my grade of my life. I'll be discussing with one nonsense saying you are this, you are that. Why with me as big as I am? One small pikin wey na me watch in yash and go tell me nonsense. Where is the sign of maturity in God? How did you talk to anybody? Let your sacrifice speak for you. This generation, people will talk anyhow. Leave them, let them talk. If you are not going to fight for you, but you are supposed to die without your voice. What did God say to Moses? He said, let me fight Pharaoh for you. Moses, why was he like? God said, Moses, calm down. Come on, lo at me. Lo at me. Lo lokuma, no vex. Maybe say anything. The lokuma, what does it mean? Domotimi is calm down. Then the lokuma means no vex. Domotimi, calm down. The lokuma, no vex. See, I don't have to be angry with what is not my class. We don't pass, you don't pass. Somebody will pass in this work now before following it. Pass, why? Just like as office now, there are this new youth service for IT students. Because they tell us totally you talk wrong. Will people they appreciate that? The whole go come. Why? My class of level of God life. If God will correct you, and don't need your correction. Because your correction will add to the grace of God. Your correction will add to the grace of God. Rather, your correction it can degrade me and make me feel that God is all for that. If you know God, in your time of sacrifice, people wonder who David was. See, I don't look people say, God, what is it when we say the correct person wife?
With the act of God.
See with the act of God. Hello, Mama, I don't know. I beg me, they help me. I see whether I sleep, but they sleep. I don't know. You know, head there by the righteousness standard. Solomon is not supposed to be in the temple.
Yes.
Because Solomon, Mama, I collect and profess. Hey, but you know verses. You won't follow God. You won't follow Bible. If you follow him, say you won't follow him by this way, the way your book go to carry the place. And I say, no, I will not know him. His ways are not our ways. So no mama na collect the collector. So no self. God not the end of the beginning. So for the 700 wife, oh, such man no go near temple. And not be 700 wife here though. He get babes. Always want to say they rob the back of solo. That guy, you go see some of these other ministries. They turn and say, like, they can pick that scripture and say, after all, Solomon, God loved him and gave him wisdom. He married plenty. What is the meaning? I will marry 2, I will marry 3. You know, pick that scripture hold himself. Hello? No, am I lying? And you can't condemn him because he married 2. He go take himself equal to Solo. Say Solo married 700, my own just only 2 or 3 are complaining. And if you go to the Bible, you go cut am, he go tell you say they free. Hey! Am I talking to somebody? He doesn't make sense. He go prove himself. He don't sense for you. And there's no way you can defeat his innocence. Now there you go see some of this other religion. They marry plenty. You go hear the other religion tell you, see, if I die for war, I get virgins away from him. For where virgin dey there? I can't say that virgin. I'm not going to crucify anything. But God cannot be known all over. God cannot be known all over. Even with the way you are serving God, I just laugh. I say, hey, relax. Now temptation you don't see. I think I said, sorry. I go near that my face on. I say, hey, fine girl, you too fine. If you squeeze your face, you'll be fine. I can't even go inside. Go. I said, when I give you food match up. Temptation can meet you anywhere. What makes you overcome? How long of your sacrifice have you paid? I will give you some scriptures. Why am I talking to you in this manner? Don't end it like this. Don't misinterpret God. Don't feel that God will fail you. You hear the man called King Hezekiah. Hey, whenever you now you know they use the scripture they pray. My beginning wonder, where is the God that he King Hezekiah? That's how will have 15 more years. You when they pray, they challenge God with that word. How many sacrifices you don't give in the house of God? See, there are certain things I want. I know they pray. I will just think of what I will give God. You remember when you first did God some certain things, you saw what God did, but something happened along the line. You stop, and I laugh at you, and I will not force you to do it because anything that you do outside your will is against God. And I said, son, go back to what you are doing and see the heaven be open. And he started doing it. Heaven not open. You think now only tithe? There are sacrifices you are doing in the house of God that will make God hold himself. Say, this one, you know if you do anything. God saw that, no, my God. Job was a crazy giver. Job was giving God. Now make God say, Satan, see, that guy na correct guy. That guy. See that guy. Now he will born him na correct guy. If he never born that begin now, they go do a DNA because the pikin go fight. He go get long hair, go Igbo. So he reach Igbo place. If he come back to Igbo place, if another pikin go make them get helicopter, helipad for fireman. In fact, that pikin be vex for all those Satan they just see. Go put airport. Then this man will be governor that time. See that pikin now be commissioner of aviation. Don't put that there. That time they go say, where is Papa Dennis? Maybe that time, even in my 80s and my 90s, I go feel the post, they come say, young boy has come, correct boy. I know the hero. And you are there saying, young boy, correct guy. Jealousy man. Hear me. God does not delay anything in your life without a purpose. Some delay is waiting for your sacrifice. You are feeling rejected on get dejected. See, you can be after 5. Maybe the man will go man you come up from that man's house, or where your mama house can make you a multi-trillionaire. I told you of one of my choir before, Fedora. Many of you don't know her. It's only Sister Hope that know her. And I think Deborah, you know her. Then Miriam know her. Miriam, that time they small picking choir. Fedora. That had 4 or 5 children. The man in brass, they beat them like pig. She came to stay with her mother here in Yenogwaye. I only forgot to remember her. She was coming all the way from that opposite FCMB bank. Masha, every day, service, prayer program, And I prayed for her. I said, for this you have done. After deliverance, God will remember you. As a man, where they marry and where they manage. Now, he they manage the man because the man said they do anything. They feed. And I said, God has remembered you. And the man said, no, they marry again, began carrying woman from us. When God remembered her, a one man who had never had a child in Port Harcourt, a bit late of age of 50 something going to 60s, or if not 60, the man now came and told her, I want to marry you. And she agreed with the 5 children. The man paid right price. Carry and go house. This woman don't produce 3 to 4 boys. I let lady touch ground again. With a personal car, personal driver. That's what the man, anytime the man and God said, after 5 children. She's a queen, she's a mother, she's doing very fine. Only she calls say, Daddy, I'm coming, I will come and testify. God cannot forget you. Your sacrifice of time to serve God matters to God a lot. What sacrifice of your time in any period see our church this country? Some people not be only transport to you lie to God. Some when they lie, oh, God said this in a war for you. Me with you say you can't find any lie. Apart from those who are out of town, some of them are watching you. You will feel the passion that by body they do me one class and not the church. What is your sacrifice of time? Some of you sit down at home comfortable. Those of you pregnant women, if I don't see you now for church, if I call you, if you don't give me 1 5 card, I will beat you the next day. You come for your husband front. God fixed the program for fruit of the womb service every Wednesday. Some of you will not come. Then one mama, I thank God for my mama chief matron. She know how to manage on her. I will give her cake. Wait till they benefit for us. When attack come, you call papa, no one pick your call because of your stubbornness. At the end, you can't put for the church head. Wait till you do for us, nothing. Body tire you, but when the time finish, body no go tire you. Go patrol like according to my father, vendor. No say vendor, the typical newspaper. I'm telling you, you know the right paper. I don't go. Jesus, Vanguard. Now we dey go find newspaper. Now before newspaper, they find and come find you for your domots. Because we don't like reading habit again. We don't go modernization. That make I say the pay people every time. Small time they say, now they look the phone and no come why. Now first for me, I don't talk more than one talk. The truth is bitter. Give God your time. Outside the church, do you spend 1 hour with God? Rather, you spend 1 hour watching Z-Word. You spend 1 hour, you are watching home video. Some of you can sit down with home video, your soup they burn. Say for you to stand up, go watch the soup. Say go the tire. You say, all the gas in soup they burn. Go stay with the thing like you. Sometimes shit the cash you say you press up. When I like best, I don't tell them everything. I will go hear them. You must hear the truth. Somebody say, why don't they watch football? I say, what did they worry? If football like, except that my pikin they play, and I know say if my pikin go see me, I will collect money after I play. Now go watch football. I was in professional football. As they knock the ball, no, keep. Then they make their money. You where they watch them, they kill your time. All greed they fire you. Some people go get hypertension because of football. One team, if God deliver you, find you. If they won't die, they go there. You are useless. Football, yeah, don't die. See some people. I told you that thing happened during when Nigeria missed final. Say get heart attack. If na me with that person relative, I go carry stone knack the person head make blood come out. The grace. E no be like oyibo people wey dey bet. Oyibo wey dey see that ball you see them watch, they dey bet money. Dem no dey just go watch. Wrestling you see them where I don tell my wife every time they watch wrestling, no be say you sabi fight. Not to win this my wife, I just do wrestling, you don't win the heart. One day I tell her, say, because of this wrestling, you don't like me, I will go off on, I will off the TV. Anything where they watch, make it benefit your life. What will it contribute? If I want to come become CID or police, I'm going to watch police action, detective. I will think either I will watch. Not going to watch one video, but when the video say, don't be catch anybody with juju. Prayer for this your prayer thesis. Sometimes sit down for watching all these health things wey pregnant woman. Some people have to chop about morning, about afternoon, about night. You think when your pikin go come outside, e go be in eye go dey blow you. He go take your cup. Oh God. I see my wife, I never knew what you can do that. The more you drink, the bigger the child, the strength for you to push. I be doctor, now God carry me go do work of God. If not, waiting my son Michael dey read, now be waiting I wan read from small medicine surgery. So that's why anything he wants to read in this world, I am ready to sell him the house to give him and to do for God. These are the two things I give myself. Yeah, my one know me. I know they talk am for back. You get by, I bring and come. I no dey fear. That child will make me proud because I have laid the foundation for him. In children, when they say you are the best father in the world, grandfather in the world, what will you tell your grandfather? Many of you are the best one at grandpapa as you sit down here. Say a very stupid man. But for that truth now, if I didn't do well, you don't make mistakes when you did. When are they happy? Christ embassy, when you kill me, if your papa do well, if papa do well, that is why that man can never go down in ministry. If that father that they open assemblies, tell the family fathers of assemblies. If papa na dig strong man inside the assemblies, what do you expect of the children, the grandchildren? See how they are doing well. Anyhow and then you don't be challenge them because the rope, the iron where they don't dig, the pillar, a long. Your own you never get pillar. Rope not there your own now block. Where we say breeze you don't fall. Where that your grandpapa not there. Now white papa they carry women they go there they must see low to your grandpapa, very stupid man. Problem you are facing like the person. Because if they do well, suffer wetin you dey suffer. If there's a good building to cover you, my father build. Me suffer the build for my children. My children now they will go build estate for their own children, which is my grandchildren. What foundation did your father build for you? I'm not embarrassing anybody, but I'm saying what is reality. That's why if you come close to me, I must tell you the first thing. I will ask you, you don't build house? No. Give me money for land. Not waiting I do you. Not waiting you go to start your foundation. I said, go babe, if you make me best but you don't like me, oh yeah, you go start your foundation. Today in house, they roofing level. If they say even they near me by now, you know say for don't roof am. You got very local sort of your mind. It doesn't matter big. If you are with somebody who have prospects, what I'm telling you today. You see, when you are with somebody with prospects, you will walk in line. Papa, see how much I get. The highest thing you can give me is if you give God tithes, you go say about 5,000 or 10,000 for your drink. I'm not invested in your money. It's completing your project. Because when you come to thank God, you know go call my name. If you call my name, but I come to return glory to you. So with the help of our Papa and to the glory of God, not to the glory of Papa. Is it glory of Papa? If you get 10 million, apart from your tithe, you are giving to God, not to Papa. If you meet me, I will manage them for you. This is something, if you go to your country, then they pay to come say, sir, I need advice. Advice is called management knowledge. They go for counsel. Okay, I have to see because I know your money, I'm not dependent on your money, so that you will not think, if I tell Papa say I get 1 million naira, cross Papa, I get 1 million. What I hold you there is to advise you how to follow the money. Because if the money grow, you can pay more tithes. If the money don't grow, you are hungry. I go to feel the prayers. That time, prayer is supposed to do for 30 minutes. I go do for 1 hour. Many of the prayer I pray for you people now because I should be thinking how I will go ahead. Now they draw me back. Papa, pray for me. Papa, pray for me. I know you might not like me. I'm telling you the truth. Because if you are close to me, first thing I will tell you, buy land, save, build a house. Because if you build a house, you will come up for landlord insult. The sacrifice of you being a landlord is a sacrifice of you. Starve yourself for some food. Starve yourself for some clothes. Starve yourself for excess expenses. Then you become what God wants you to be. Show me your friend. I'll be able to analyze your life. You can have contacts or making million, but if you don't have people that will channel you to make you a success, you will still fail. Yes. Because it pains me. Okay, now we need money to do things. We'll be looking for people to help us. While we can help ourselves if we create something and deal with some characters in your life. So the success you are looking for is not far. It's close to you. But you need somebody that can just pinch it off for you. Are we blessed? Are we blessed? The church is quiet. I want to close in 5 minutes. Sacrifice of time. Anytime you invest in the house of God, there is a reward for it. You don't burn Prophet Daniel, have you? Some people see the fine. Your sacrifice of time gives you another girl now. Some people are still looking for. I always get what I'm saying. Nobody come before the presence of God and go back the same. For every time you spend and every seed you give it to the Lord of God, there's a reply of God towards your life. The Bible says the Lord is sufficient and He can do all things. Then what is that thing you are praying that God cannot do for you? What is that thing you are praying that you have not seen results? Why not give God a sacrifice? The king saw that they are losing the war. And the king said, come, if we do like this, the Israelites will win us. He said, hey, Benson, lie down there. He took the sword. God respects sacrifice. No matter how it goes, your sacrifice can give you what you never prayed for.
Yes. That is it.
Your sacrifice can even make your enemy your footstools.
Yes.
Your sacrifice can attract God better than expected for you. How do you want to build a house? It is your sacrifice. Some people wonder, when I'm building the house, I'll say, some people wonder, what now? Man of God, we don't understand how you did it. I said, because my sacrifice of time, my sacrifice of giving to God is different altars. Has given me the authority over anything I want.
So whatever I want becomes possible.
Everything I want, all I need is to tell God which kind of seed or sacrifice will I sow to get it. So you see how it tell me, hey, this man is coming from abroad to marry. Now the husband from Germany to come to Nigeria. God told her, three different sacrifices God told her to do. One, I'm Agbada. She sold me the Agbada. She don't get the money. She don't get that. She said she go hustle. She struggle. She bought the Agbada. That Agbada don't go 3 years now. 2 years, I mean. She sold it. She said, God said buy shoe. She didn't buy her. They used to see me. Yeah. Now she and me, they're calling me bought it. They said, what is your anniversary gift? Why would God expect such persons to be ours? Which sacrifice can you be remembered for? Some of them go, yeah, I will wait, I will shower. When God says sacrifice, do it, wait and see God's action. Mama will tell you, my first son, nothing will happen to his car. People did ask the man, what did they use? Before they could go on other people own. They don't call and say, go for money to your property. They don't start something to call you. These are persons to come and say, God says sacrifice. The person is ready to give God anything. Why did God go so long? No, God was so long. A product of you. You have come and pray on Friday. Yeah. See, anybody begin to do any, I'm not blame the begin. Go find Papa. I was discussing with my brother. Hey, Papa, see my begin. I only go and look at her. I say, you no sick. Not the Papa. I will not be so. Check the life of the father. So this generation will start. So your sons should not go through it. You even as a man, check your life. Check the life of your father. You must see your father's life in you. Because you come from another blood. If a child is very funny, check the papa who is born of life. You must see the character of that father in that child. You will come watch. Father, leave it for you. Then keep Your grandmama, mama, then when they will pay your papa, then will inherit. Our fathers many did not lay any good foundation for us. I took the because it will look at my younger brother. Because when you visit them quiet down lie, after a while you see them say they pursue woman. You know when they go London, buy house, some of the girlfriend they don't tell the wife say, now let you get the man thing.